today to be. So you told me what's happened in the past, why you think maybe now you get these feelings of being anxious in social situations and feeling like you have to be perfect, that you are a perfectionist. But it's really good that you also can recognize these things now.
Mm-hmm.
So, what do you think you'd like to get out of these counselling sessions?
I think maybe some coping strategies. Ways to work on things maybe when I'm in the moment. So um, things to like help me focus and bring me back into the event that I'm at, or the conversation I'm having, rather than have my thoughts kind of scattered. So obviously, to a point, I am working through things, but just having some extra coping mechanisms would definitely be really helpful to help me get through those moments where I do feel it's debilitating.
Yeah. And do you think when you're talking about these moments, you mean when you're in those social situations so you can go to an event and be present and enjoy those things?
Yeah, I mean, and sometimes I can just be like grocery shopping, and sometimes I can get up in my head about things just at the grocery store, and I forget what I'm doing, and I can get flustered. So just even being present when I'm doing simple everyday things, and then when I'm out in a social setting, and because it definitely is obviously social, or when people are around, that's when I get like this. Just things to bring me back so I can enjoy going out more and remember it in a positive light rather than a negative light.
Yeah. So you want things that will help you be more present and to be able to move past those anxious feelings so you can enjoy things more.
Absolutely. Yeah.
So have you heard of mindfulness before?
Yes. Yeah.
Have you tried that?
No, actually, I haven't. I have done, some of the like coloring in and things like that to try and like zone in a little bit more. I have started like listening to like podcasts to try and like get myself in the moment, but not actually practice mindfulness like as a practice. So I'm definitely open to try that.
Yeah. Well, maybe between this session and next time you can work on mindfulness. But what mindfulness can also be is simply just like if you realize when you're at the grocery store you're thinking about other things or you're starting to feel anxious, or even you don't even have to feel anxious, just noticing that you're drifting into other thoughts, you just bring yourself back and notice, okay, I'm going to get the eggs or the milk now, sort of things like that. Because mindfulness doesn't have to be colouring or doesn't have to be something that you're going to go out of your way to do.
Yeah.
Sometimes just focusing on holding the trolley in your hands that can be really helpful. And even at work, focusing like I'm typing now, I can feel the keyboard under my fingers. So sometimes with strategies like that, it doesn't have to be like the colouring, I guess. I'm guessing you're going out of your way to get the colouring.
Yeah.
And things like that. So just if you simplify it, you might find it's even easier to go to those strategies to bring you back. Do you think that's something that you could work on?
Yeah, absolutely. I could incorporate that into my daily routine, just even as a practice. Absolutely. Yeah, that's great.
Yeah. And even sometimes just practicing it in general can help you later on do it out of habit to bring you center yourself back in there like that.
Yeah.
And in social situations, you could be if someone is talking and you find yourself thinking about, oh, is everyone looking at me? Like, is there something in my face? Like you said, instead accepting that you did drift off, accepting those feelings, but then going, okay, now I'm going to watch this person talking and then focus on that and being mindful and present in the moment. But it's easier said than done sometimes. Some people find it really hard. And it definitely does take practice. But the best way it works is if you're willing to start and acknowledge it, and just accepting it and being aware of when you are doing it can be really helpful. And it sounds like you're already aware of when you are feeling anxious and the situations that you get anxious in, which is really good.
I guess practicing it while things are calm, can help you when things are not so calm.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah,
absolutely.
definitely. So is there anything else that you'd like to get out of the sessions, or do you think you've mainly come here to focus on the anxiety and to stop it being so debilitating?
Yeah, I guess maybe as we go on, I could unpack a little bit more of that past, so you get a kind of a glimpse of what, where my thoughts are coming from a little bit more in depth. But yeah, no, I think definitely just talking it out and, like I said, getting these coping mechanisms and trying different things as we go on will be helpful. So
yeah. So as I said before, if you maybe work on mindfulness from this session to the next session, and then if that's helping or if that's not helping, we can talk about that next time. We're also finding other strategies you can use as well that's going to help you get through those anxious moments.
Yeah, absolutely. That sounds good.